It reads, "As arrows are in the hand of a mighty man, so are children of the youth." And this blessed me when the Lord gave it to me, because it made me to stop in this very moment and think about what he desired for me to release and how he desired for me to release it. And like I said, how he paired it up with the time was right on time. And that's just the God that we serve. And so as he was expressing to me and showing me different things, how important it is, and it's not just for men, it's for women too. If God has put you in a place and gave you and trusted you with someone or something, his prime purpose for doing so is knowing that you are trustworthy of carrying out whatever the case may be or whatever the task is. So he gives you something and he says, okay, I'm going to trust this within your hands to know that whenever I give it to you, whatever direction you point it, it's going to go. And sometimes, like, again, the Lord does this thing in my life. It's called accountability, y'all, and I'm not trying to. That's not the case. That's not the case. But sometimes I too cannot see the bigger picture until he opens up the entire lens. And so if I have moments throughout the course of the Lord desiring for me to express this, it's only because he's either answering something for me or he's showing me something that I could not see within the last 48 hours, so to speak. So with that being said, he gives you something. He says, okay, I know that you're going to carry out this assignment. And whatever you do, I'm going to back you. And I said, okay, Lord, I see what you mean, but I need some more clarity. I need some more insight. So he told me about Elisha when it came to the king. And we're going to go there, and then I'll elaborate on what the Lord, again, more of what he was expressing. But that's in, let me get to it, because I had to save it. That's in Second Kings 13, I believe, 14 through 19. So we're going to read this story when it came down to Elisha, because I needed to understand, we know what a natural bow and arrow is, right? I don't know if anybody's ever used one, whether it was the little store-bought one or it was an actual one. But the bow is the thing that actually directs wherever the arrow goes. You just put it in there, pull back, and wherever you shoot, it'll land. So I needed more scriptural references. And so he took me here and he was expressing to me how that when it came to Elijah, because he was so anointed, because he was so powerful, because he carried the glory of God, even in him being sick, even on his deathbed, he was still able to release an arrow, and it was sent out to proclaim victory over the people by the king's hands. And I thought that he originally, when he did it by himself. So what had happened was, let me read y'all the story. Because I'm trying to get it together. Okay, so we're going to verse 14. It says, "Now Elisha was fallen sick of his sickness, whereof he died. And Joash, the king of Israel, came down unto him and wept over his face, and said, O my father, the chariot of Israel, and the horsemen thereof. And Elisha said unto him, Take a bow and arrows. And he took unto him bow and arrows. And he said to the king of Israel, Put thine hand upon the bow. And he put his hand upon it. And Elisha put his hand upon the king's hand." So what blessed me with that